All right, guys. Welcome to another episode of 5 Minutes with Mike. I'm your host, Michael Beckford. And we have another Skin and Bone exclusive. Well, kinda. Anyway, we're gonna talk about this gay gangster. I'll be with you guys back in a minute. This is 5 Minutes with Mike. Our news, our voice, our issues. Believe that. All right, guys. So Skin Bone Uncut did another interview with an individual. This individual claims to be a gay gangster, and or in our culture, as we say, gay gangster. But either way, he had this particular interview with this individual on his show Skin Bone Uncut. You guys can see that here. And at the end of the day, in this particular interview, this individual claims that this dude he's openly gay, and only dudes that he messes with gotta be gangsters. They gotta be, you know what I'm saying, they gotta be the dope boys. They gotta be very, masculine guys. Niggas that's tatted. They gotta be, you know what I'm saying, like the hardest. They gotta be the dudes that may have unalived somebody. You know what I'm saying, according to what you guys are about to watch in the video. So go ahead and take a look at this right quick, and I'll get back with you guys on the other side.
For as long as I can remember, you know what I'm saying? I'm openly gay nigga. I'm one of the most confident gay out here out west. I live in my truth. Everything is me. I don't do no flogging. I don't do no capping, none of that shit. Everybody that know me know I stand on business when it comes to any and everything, and my word is my bond. I don't do no capping. You feel me? So that's who I am.
So when did you know I like?
I always knew though. Yeah, there's something I always knew. You know what I'm saying? I used to with females like growing up because it was something I felt like I had to do because it was the image thing. You know what I'm saying? Like mother supposed to with bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I always knew I liked the so I really didn't like females. So I always with females that liked me. You know what I'm saying? Because it was always females that liked me, wanted to fuck with me, wanted to fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And ain't the fact that they DL, it's the fact that they masculine. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I want, a masculine. You know what I'm saying? That's what I go for. You know what I'm saying? So, what was the question? Gang, but it's like a favorite gang got me though. It's the G's, shorty. I ain't gonna start the GDs, shorty. Them the most gayest. Buddy, I ain't gonna start. Don't be mad at me. I don't got shit against the G's.
Hey, I ain't got nothing.
Facts is facts, though. You know what I'm saying? It was the G's for me. I ain't putting no names on them. I ain't putting no names. It is what it is, though.
GDs on your ass.
Yeah, it be left and right.
And like you said, you from out west. How you even bump it up with GDs?
I mean, GDs out west too, though.
Well,
I ain't gonna say well. I ain't gonna even say well, man. I ain't even on that, man, for real.
So as you can see, this dude here looks like just any old regular dude, you know what I'm saying, when it comes down to it. Obviously, you know what I'm saying, he doesn't hold back when it comes down to the type of guys that he is attracted to. Like I said, he himself just looks like any old regular dude, just, you know what I'm saying, living his life, living his dream. Now, he has made a confession that he used to be in this, straight up until high school. Basically, when he stopped messing with women, and then since that time, he's basically mostly been messing with DL dudes. Like, that's pretty much his turn on, is guys that are of the down low culture. And once again, as I stated previously, and as you would have seen in this video, he exclusively mentions that, you know what I'm saying, he liked the guys that's the thugs, you know what I'm saying? He likes the gangster dudes. He like the dudes that's, you know what I'm saying, that's about that life. He like dudes that's, you know what I'm saying, that may have got into some trouble, that might, you know what I'm saying, might have did something. And unfortunately, this guy has outed some people as well. And I'm not a big fan of of individuals outing. This episode of 5 Minutes with Mike is brought to you by Michael D. Beckford's newest book, Homeboys. Everybody has a homeboy, or friends call his own. The best friend you kick it with at the family barbecue. The one you trust to bring around your lady without raising a red flag. A homeboy will play video games, smoke, and chill. A homeboy is a nigga you can ride or die, and the one you sleep with on the low. Homeboys, available in ebook and paperback or wherever books are sold. Anyone in particular, no matter how quote unquote hurt that you may feel, because there's definitely levels to, there's definitely levels to the particular lifestyle. And the last thing you want to do is, out someone, especially, that individual can come back and try to unalive you for outing them, But let's get back into more so the gangster aspect, the gangster thug, they're kind of derivatives of the same thing. And what do I mean by this? So essentially you have this male, right? Straight presenting male that is obviously attracted to other males that are, not only straight presenting, but have a little bit of, dust on their shoulders, if you would. Got a little roughness, roughneck type shit, all that, And so this particular male, he shows in the video that he gets his DMs get full of dudes that's DL. In his DMs from off of various social media sites, right? Not just the apps that, individuals stick to, like the Jack, the Grinder. Nah, he's on various sites that, DL dudes may hit him up on and holler in, want some cakes or, whatever he's serving to him. But anyway, you guys can watch the whole interview with Skin Bone Uncut. By the way, this is my second reaction to a Skin Bone Uncut interview. If you guys want to see my first video I did in regards to that, you can check out the video episode that I did called Outed, which talks about a guy in regards to his relations with a trans woman. But I want to bring home the point in regards to the gangster thug type of image, right? Because obviously that's the title of the video, gangster, gangster gay. The guy that's the thug and or the gangster is also the type of guy that women generally are after. And when I'm saying women, I'm paraphrasing that more so in regards to black women, right? This is generally who they're after. They're after the guy, they feel like can bring them protection, and one that got that peace on them, that fire in event that something may break out. But overall, like, in some cases this may be the nigga that may, put their, hand to their neck. I'm trying to, censor myself essentially for YouTube, not to be too, but anyway, at the end of the day, these are the type of guys that women drool over, right? We all know that, they go after the bad boy, it's the bad guy that get them pregnant, and then they end up turning around, they got 3 different baby daddies off the same type of nigga, right? The 3 different niggas that they F with is usually gonna be the same nigga. And so then they got the 3 different baby daddies, and then now all of a sudden they looking for a good guy, right? It's a story that's as old as time. Look at Sierra and the quarterback for, well, I don't know if he's still at, I don't know where the quarterback at now. I mean, last I checked, he was at New York. For all I know, he can be somewhere else. But it's Russ, right? But anyway, they got a nice happily ever after story. But guess what? She also dated Future, right? Future's known, allegedly known as a misogynist. He got multiple baby mamas and all that. And Future, which for all you who those may not know who Future is, he's a rapper that, portrays that particular thugged out image, And that's generally what a lot of women are attracted to. I hope that ain't what my daughter's going to be attracted to, but, at the end of the day, I can't control, who she may be attracted to when she get of age. At the end of the day, I can only preach to her to be the best, and I can only be the best example to her. But, at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I know that what I was doing in high school and things like that, middle school, high school, and I'll leave it at that. But going back to this part here, I was breezing through Instagram and I found it amazing that there was another individual that kind of looked like this guy off of this Skin Bone Uncut episode, and he was talking about also his and relations to guys and what I'm saying, average guys, thugs, whatever. And I found it interesting that some of the women in the comments were ooh, like, ew, ooh, I don't see how you can be attracted to a guy. Like, how can you be attracted to a dude? And, like, mind you, this dude that was on IG, what I'm saying, he was a handsome, average looking dude, what I'm saying? And I think that was just, and somebody corrected that particular individual in the Instagram comments, was like, well, the same way that you're attracted to a guy, well, a guy can be attracted to a guy. You know what I'm saying? Which is like common sense type shit. Like, the same thing that, what I'm saying, a woman may be attracted to as far as masculinity, abs, this, that, and a third, swag, locks, what I'm saying? If he got this, he got that, nice eyes, whatever, whatever. It's the same thing that, dudes are attracted to too. And apparently this, gay gangster dude, what I'm saying? That's all he's attracted to. You know what I'm saying? He attracted to everything that a woman looks for when it comes down to a bad boy, And so I find it interesting that you can have someone to make that particular comment, an assumption that I guess maybe if a dude is gay, he should be attracted to just somebody that's some ugly dude, some fat dude, some, what I'm saying, out of weight, out of shape type of dude. Is that, what I'm saying, is that what a female is trying to say? Like, and then, or like the comments I've also seen before, like, why all the gay dudes gotta look so nice? Why all the gay dudes are the most handsome dudes? Duh. Once again, just because he's gay don't mean he's ugly or supposed to be ugly. I mean, these just craziness when it comes down to sometimes these opinions and thoughts that just has nothing to do with the drawing of sex and sexuality and or attraction. Just stuff that just asinine. And so when it comes down to the gay gangster dude, like, what I'm saying, he's just straight up in regards to, what he feels about it. He, talked about a certain, I'm not going to mention a particular gang, but he said there's a certain gang that's, there, he said, according to him, allegedly, they have some of the most DL guys out of any other gang, and this guy's, out of Chicago, and, he experienced a lot, seen a lot, did a lot, has had relationship with guys, and according to him, a couple guys got his his name on their body, or his face on their bodies. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's pretty wild in my opinion, but I guess it's no different than a female having a nigga, you know what I'm saying, face or his name on her body. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, this individual goes deep into we look at, you guys, look at the full interview. This individual goes deep into some of the aspects of, hey, baby mama dramas, why he tried to stay away from that, and why he has also decided to out certain dudes. And a lot of it sounds like the similar why a woman will out a dude as well, as far as cheating, and it's basically that as well. So I mean, I think there was one line that he said in the video. Obviously, guys, hey, listen, I don't own the copyright to this video. I can't play the whole full-length video for you guys. So just only a clip of it. You guys can definitely go to Skinbone Uncut and watch the full video. Support their channel. But the main thing that the gay gangster dude that was being interviewed said that made a lot of sense. He was like, hey, man, gay dudes have feelings too. And just because you DL and, what I'm saying, you just trying to get your nut, don't mean that I don't got no feelings in this particular situation, especially if you said that you want to dedicate yourself to me and me only type shit. You know what I'm saying? So that was to me one of the most, provocative things that he said in that, in that whole interview, and it made a lot of sense. I think a lot of times when it comes down to culture, black culture, DL culture, you see individuals, and especially with the internet and apps and things of that nature, we see individuals just being expendable. You know what I'm saying? While at the end of the day, we're all people. We all have feelings. We all have families to a degree, but we all have, something to live for, want. Everybody wants to be loved. Whether they say it, whether you're a gangster, whether you're, whether you're a prince, whether you're a college boy, whether you're a thug, everybody wants to be loved in some kind of way. And so at the end of the day, I think that's kind of also the lesson here that he was just saying, like, hey, just because of the fact that I'm effing with these DL dudes, don't mean that I don't want, some kind of, connection outside of just the physical, grinding and things like that. Like, he wants really like, let's go on dates and all that type shit. But, let me know what you think, because obviously, people will have their opinions. You're like, why you a gay gangster and messing with other thugs and whatever and having feelings for other dudes. You know what I'm saying? And that's their perspective. It's a free country. You guys have a right to feel how you want to feel. Otherwise, that's the episode. Please sound off in the comments. And definitely let me know what you think. Like and subscribe to this video and for future content. Have a blessed day. Some of your favorite books from the creative mind of Michael D. Beckford are coming soon to quicklit.com.